today we are doing Roman in this little series I'm doing. This is inspired obviously by Thomas Sanders' Sandersides, and also these little freckle things are inspired by the amazing makeup artist Pompberry. But I've mentioned before, I'm quite nervous about Roman. His color is red, and I've been doing these looks where I'm kind of not really, but kind of sticking monochromatic, so I'm sticking to like one color basically for the most part. And I'm putting them in areas that I guess normally if you put red there, it looks very irritated and sickly. And because Roman's color is red, I really don't want him to look irritated and sickly. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves, especially when I was really into Ninja Turtles, is if I went into like the women's or the girls section for like clothing, they would always change Raphael's red bandana to like pink to suit, like, it's for girls. Like, no, just keep it fucking red. For Roman, unfortunately, I think the only way I can avoid the sickly look, at least on my face, because I have tried it with red and it just, I think we're gonna have to stick to mostly pinks for him, unfortunately. Maybe I'm really today is gonna be oof. I already drew it out, already practiced it out, but there are still some things I'm like quite unsure if they're gonna work for this. So let's just put my base on and try this shit out. So just like the other ones, the base is done, except I haven't set it yet. That's why it was so shiny. And I'm going to add a base of color on the freckle part of my face. Shadows don't really stick very well to at least my nose area, and just give it a little base to help out. Well, for the most part, I think right here and on my eyes will stick to the red, and then places like the front of my eyebrows, side of the nose, mouth area, that will be pink. Because I don't want to make it too pink, because that's not Roman. So this is probably gonna look like a sunburn until I add all the little things. Oh my good God. What have I done? Using my finger, because every time I've tried, oh my gosh, it's really intense. Every time I've tried to use my finger or my sponge, it takes away some of the stuff, some of the coverage of the foundation underneath. Oh my God, I think I've made a big mistake. This is way more intense than the blues. Oh, no, 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 no. We're just gonna, with the leftover foundation I have on my sponge, I'm going to kind of bounce that over this. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Oh my God. Okay, that does look a little bit better. I mean, still looks very sunburny, but you know, we can work with this. So I will now powder my face, add on the eyebrows, mirror back. I'm going to start with the pink stuff first. So I have like two different kinds of pinks, because I don't really touch pink. Pink, just, I never grew out of that I don't like pink phase. I mean, I have a few exceptions to that rule, but for the most part, don't really keep a lot of pink stuff. More blush tones right here, or I have just straight up fucking neon pink. I might start with the blush tones and see if I'm feeling it. I think I will go with this one right here. So this will go sides of the mouth, underneath the bottom lip, so it's just going to be on the tip of my nose, and then beginnings of the eyebrow. You know what, I think I might just stick to this blush tone, only because now that I'm thinking about it, this blush leans a little bit more towards, I mean, hopefully you guys will understand what I'm trying to say, but the blush leans a little bit more towards that, not pink, but a light red color. So it's like, it looks a little different, like both shade of pink, but you can like kind of see the difference there. So if I were to go in with that neon pink, I don't think would mesh well with the red color that we're going with, and this looks more closely, like it will look better with the normal red, if you get what I'm saying. So I think I may just stick to this blush tone then. It doesn't look that bad like I was imagining, fortunately. Oh yeah, I'm also going to be adding a bit of gold. Patton and Logan, it was very like, for the most part, sticking to blues, but Roman needs that royal gold look to him. I don't know what lip color I want for Roman, because as much as I want to stick to the red is just really, I don't feel like my color, unless it comes to eyeshadow. I say that as I have, out of all the colors I have in my wardrobe, I mostly just have black, but then I have quite a few red things. I don't know why. Red, I don't feel like it's really my color per se, especially when it comes to lips. Red, I honestly don't know what I hate more, pink lips on me or red lips on me. I will attempt to put on, because I have one dark red, or wait, no, was it this color? Ooh, I think I practiced a different, I think it may have been this color that actually sort of kind of worked on me. Because like, I don't want to do nude. I already did use both my nudes for Patton and Logan. And then I think, spoiler for my future looks, I think Remus I'm going to stick with green. It's just going to be, green I have no issues going overboard with. I think I was going to make Janice black, and then Virgil is just going to go all out purple, which again, not as much as green, but I still don't mind going overboard with purple. I think I'm going to be dipping into the Lunatick Cosmetic Labs Elvira palette and this red right here, and then I'm also going to like deepen some things up with this red by from Milani. This is like their Halloween palette. I think it was on limited edition. And it's like a deeper red called Bad Blood. Okay, now it's looking a lot more like a sunburn now. So we're gonna go very light on this red. There's so many times where I'm doing makeup and I'm like, do not judge it prematurely, because all my looks always like look like complete shit until the very, very end. Actually, before I move on to the eyes, well, yeah. Before I move on to the eyes, I just want to add the highlight to my cheeks and everything else real quick. I feel like that will make me feel better. With Roman, everyone else can be like, can stick to their color, but like Roman's one of those few characters where I'm like, okay, you have red, but you also have gold as well. So I'm like, do I want gold highlight instead? So it wouldn't be as red? Do I? I don't know. Because gold will pop, it'll be more Roman. Again, trying to make this less irritated looking and less sunburny, because right now, oh my god, it looks awful in the camera. So I actually think I'm going to stick to a gold highlight instead of a red highlight. That just seems right. So this is Gold Stardust by Fabled Fragrances, just my go-to place for the colored highlights. That's all we'll do for now. We'll add more when we have more makeup on here. Actually, I might as well just do the lips right now. Let's get that done with. This is from my Vampire Virgil cosplay. One of the few like red colors. Again, not my favorite. Doesn't look as horrible as like straight up red. You might be wondering, if I don't like these colors so much, why do I have them in my makeup collection? Why did I buy them? The answer is I didn't buy them. All these like pink colored lips I have, or not dead looking nude colors I have, they were all like gift purchases. I will never actually buy like colors like these. Not my favorite, but it will work for at least this look. And now I'm going to add a bunch of gold. I'm going to use a glitter primer as a nice sticky base so it will really pop, and then I'm just going to go with Kimchi Chic to that middle very yellowy gold right there. To cut down on some time, I'm going to apply my eyeliner, mascara, eyelashes off camera just because it's the same old kind of shit I normally do. Talking is very hard. Actually, I don't feel like I look too bad right now with all this red. See, you gotta wait till it's done. The lashes and eyeliner always do it. I mean, I feel like I could go harder on these parts, but I don't think I should because I will go overboard. But now we're gonna draw on the little theatrical freckles. Symbols I chose for Roman are for the extra things to fill in extra space. I did choose stars, not like the stars I used for Logan, but more like the 4-part point stars. A sun, a crown. I do have a little sword, but I was never good at drawing swords, so there has to be more I can do for Roman, because I really don't feel like the sword, because the sword, all the other ones are like yellow, because I'm going to use yellow face paint. I think I'm actually going to use that for the little swirl instead of gold, because I don't feel like it's going to work out that well. And I was actually looking into like buying a gold eyeliner, but I almost never ever touch gold, so it would kind of be a waste, and I didn't want to wait for that. So okay, we'll just start and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to start with the sun on the very center points, or the very apples of my cheek. This sun is taking up so much space. Ipsy pipsy. Okay, now that's taking up so much space now. So now I'm gonna add some stars, and like the other big thing is gonna be a crown. Well, I even freaking, what have I done? Can't even see it right now. Alright, so I actually decided to outline the crown and some white detailing on the sun, just because it felt a little bit flat, and it kind of looks a little better to me, you know. I'm going to add some gold, not gold, we don't got gold, yellow stars, and then I'll add some white freckles in between. But with the little stars I'm probably going to outline them in white as well, but I probably will do that off camera, because usually with that fine outlining I get really close to the mirror, and that's just going to be easier for me. Me not knowing how to style wigs, and I don't know, just why do you think we're a beanie all the time? Okay, styling hair, not my forte, even if it's not technically my hair. So we're wearing this dark crown because why the frick not? Everything just doesn't feel right with this wig, other than just putting it behind my ears or something like that. And you know what, since this crown turned out kind of shitty, there we go, a crown up here. It turned out better than I was fearing. I was fully prepared for it to absolutely look just sickly, horrendous. I mean, it still kind of looks like a burn on my face, but it's like, it's obviously makeup meant to be there, not ouchie. Is this my favorite look? Absolutely not. This is probably my least favorite look. Patent is actually normally light colors like that. I mean, like, I was fully prepared. I'm sorry, I love patent, but the patent style is really not something I that into, so unfortunately he's always the last of looks that are my favorite. And this time I think it's actually Roman, but I don't want to redo this. It still turned out better than I thought, and we gotta move on. There are things I would like to redo differently. How I would do that differently, I do not know. This is what we get. I like the eyes, I like the lips, just this part was, and even like the stuff right here, like I enjoy that, but just to pick picking out symbols that are pretty easy or simple. Maybe I should have done more normal stars like I did with Logan, because I'm not a big fan of these like sparkle stars. You know what? We're here. We're done with it. And now we can move on to the dark sides, which are going to be my favorite, I hope. I'll probably do Virgil next because I feel like that's just a nice transition since he's kind of in the middle of the dark and the light. He's that nice little gray area. Wow, today's just not my video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time.